Hey everyone, it's Lauren
and Alex,
and today we are doing our favorite dystopian novels.
Sci-fi
Dystopian. It's not like Star Wars, Star Trek kind of novel. After fantasy, probably my favorite genre.
Yeah, it could very well be mine.
What I like about science fiction or dystopian is the once again, like we were saying in our fantasy novel, which is linked as well to this one if you guys want to watch it. Yeah, just take a look for that one. That was our first video. Is this whole new world that gets created.
Yes, it's the whole idea of the possibilities that science fiction can bring and how it can relate back to our world, and it's not just out there kind of escapism, but it's also works to reflect on how we live today and what's wrong with us now. But yeah, without further ado, I guess we'll just give you some of our favorites.
Alright, number one favorite,
and probably the most popular and most known, would be, of course, The Hunger Games and Catching Fire.
The third book, Mockingjay, is coming out this summer, so look out for that one. We have reviews of Catching Fire, I think. You posted a review of Catching Fire.
I think we probably should have one. We'll link it down there
as well.
You'll find a link. And don't know if we have a Hunger Games review, but there are tons around the blogosphere, and you can pretty much find them on Amazon or anywhere.
But honestly, you don't need to read a review because just go read the books, okay? They're amazing. They're so good.
They're so popular, and I mean everyone reads them. And if you want more of an incentive and you're that kind of person, Stephanie Meyer also blurbed about it and said, The Hunger Games is amazing. And even if it's blurbed by Stephanie Meyer and you feel that stopping you from reading it, don't. So, Hunger Games, definitely read it. Definitely.
Speaking of Stephanie Meyer,
The Host is definitely an option to read, and don't just give up on it because it's like by the same author as Twilight.
Anyways, you should go check that one out because that's another one of our picks. Really good. I liked it more than Twilight. There's a lot. I found there was more to it than just
and it's also very cute.
Story. Yeah, it's
extremely cute. Next up, I guess, which one?
Fairly new novel. Came out about a month or two ago. The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Really good. I thought this was. It's kind of like a mix between Hunger Games and Lord of the Flies.
Yes, exactly. So it's pretty much about these group of boys who are set up in this maze. They don't know why they're there.
They can't remember anything. They just know that once a month this elevator comes down and brings them like food and provisions, and once a month boy comes out of the elevator and he can't remember anything. And
until a girl comes down, and then there's your...
Big plot line. This is the first in a series. There's going to be more than one book. So the second one's going to be pretty intense. Until they leave you on a pretty big cliffhanger.
Another one is The House of the Scorpion.
I've read the first like 3 or 4 chapters of this, so I can't really say anything on it. But if you look at the awards it's won, just on the cover.
Like, look at all those awards. It's actually a really good book. It talks about cloning and all the philosophical issues that come with it. So, it's really good. And I quite liked it. It's by Nancy Farmer. I don't know if any of you have heard of her. She's the author of The Eye, the Ear, and the Arm, or
The Ear, the Eye, and the Arm.
That one.
I read A Wrinkle in Time, which is also an awesome classic sci-fi book.
Yeah, so if you haven't read that, which actually I haven't, you should. And I will do that eventually also.
Alright guys, so this is one I read when I was like 8. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Lowry. Once again, we have trouble pronouncing people's last names.
So Laura makes fun of me, but it's also her.
It's really short. You can see how fat it is. Super thin. But oh my god, it's incredible. It's won the Newbery... So did this one, actually. 2 Newbery Honor books.
So that's how you know sci-fi is a good genre.
It's about a little boy who lives in a society, and they've given up a lot of things that make people unique. They've given up just individuality for peace. And he receives the task of... he gets assigned the job where he receives all the memories of the past society. There's one person in their culture who has all the memories, and the giver gives him the memories. And it's just about him realizing that, like, their life isn't that perfect. Anyways.
So it's one of those older books. If you're looking for other dystopian classics, because while dystopian is getting really big and popular, dystopian, it's getting really big and popular right now, it's also been around for a long time. So
1984,
like, exactly.
Brave New World.
The Handmaid's Tale, I'm pretty sure
Handmaid's
is dystopian.
Tale.
Another one that's pretty recent is Candor by Pam Bachors. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. This is actually an ARC, an ARC, so you don't get to see the pretty cover, but it's actually really nice, the cover. Did you review it?
I reviewed it.
Okay, we both reviewed it. It's actually, we wowed it ages ago. And so Candor's set in this kind of perfect world. It's
kind of like, oh my god, what's that, Housewives, Stepford Wives kind of thing?
Yes.
It's like the perfect town where everyone is like, "Arr."
Except it's pretty much because they're brainwashed.
Yep.
So, this is about the son of the guy who
Brainwashes everyone.
Exactly, and so he's trying to rebel and be all cool and get the girl. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not very long, as you can see, but it's got quite a bit to it.
It ends on a hopeful yet kind of depressing note, so possibly sequel, possibly not. You know, it's kind of those things where it's like got a message to it, or if it's
It's just like that twisted ending that you don't see coming. But yeah, it's really good. It's more utopian, I guess. It's almost that perfect utopian world that they're trying to get, but obviously it isn't. So it kind of reflects again on our modern day society and how, you know, uniqueness and rebellion can sometimes be good.
Thanks everyone for all your comments on the last video. We really appreciate it. What are some of your favorite dystopian novels? If we didn't mention one, let us know, because I mean we clearly really want to read more good ones if you
definitely. And if you ever have any other ideas of genres we would like us to review or to talk about, say so, and we'll do our best to do that.
Yeah, got a question? We'll answer it in the next video.
Wonderful.
Anything, our favorite food or whatever.
Yes, ask away. We enjoy questions.
Bye guys.